Hey, what's up? This is Marcus, and in today's video, we're going to take a look at the SC3070s from Eve Audio. Now, this is my second pair of Eve Audio monitors. The first pair I had was the SC3070s, and I had those about, I say 5-6 years ago maybe, and I love those monitors. The only reason I sold those monitors is because I was in the middle of transitioning from Pittsburgh to Texas, or else I would have never got rid of those. Full transparency, they did send these out to me, just like they sent the SC3070s, but they didn't send them to me to keep. They sent them to me to review and possibly see if I want to buy them and keep them in the studio. So notice how I said buy. So they didn't just send them to me and they're mine and that's it. No, if I choose to keep them, I have to buy them or send them back. So I'm telling you this so you know that you're getting an honest review. I'm not just saying this just to get a free pair of monitors. And I'm not just saying it for whatever reason, just to look good, get more clicks or things like that. I'm being honest with you guys, and I wouldn't even review these monitors if I didn't like them in the first place. My current monitors are the Atom A7Vs, and these are great monitors in their own rights, but they are not the right monitors for this room and for me. Now, they're not a bad pair of monitors, so I want to point that out, that I'm not knocking Atom Audio in any kind of way. Those monitors just don't fit for this room. The first thing I want to talk about is the quality of the monitors. These monitors are great quality. Normally monitors, I'm afraid to touch the wrong way and they get scratched on the outside, they get dinged up and really damaged easy. But with these monitors, you don't have to worry about that. These are built really nice. They're built great. They're tanks. You can tell they're going to last. They got some weight to them, some heft to them. These are high quality monitors from every part. I love the way these monitors look. I do not mind that they have a knob on the front. I know some people don't like that, or some people love it. Either way, I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me at all. I feel like it's tastefully done, and overall the monitors just look good anyway. Now, some of the features that I like about the monitors is the fact that it does have the smart knob on the front, and from the smart knob you can control everything that you need to do with these monitors. You can turn the volume up or down. You can put these in standby mode. You can also change if you have these on a desktop, and you can change the mids, the highs, the lows. You can do all these things from that smart knob. So I don't ever have to go around the back to do anything other than turn them off if I choose to, but I normally leave them in standby. Another thing that I like about these monitors is the fact that they power up in a way that's protecting your monitors. So they kind of cycle up and gradually raise the volume instead of just going full blast volume. And if you got some equipment, turning your equipment on, sometimes you can get pops in your speakers. And imagine if your speaker is loud and you get those pops, you can damage your speakers. So you won't do that with these because they gradually raise, and I like having that feature on here. Another thing I also like is the grid, and this is just a small detail, but these small details matter. And this grid goes over the AMT, which is the air motion transformers, and these help protect those just in case something happened in the studio, whatever it may be, you'll have that protection. So I really like that too. All right, so now let's get into what they sound like. I'm sure that everybody wants to know what these sound like. They sound great. It could just be the room, it could be whatever, but they sound great in this room. The low end, the bass is just, for these speakers being as small as they are, the bass is amazing on these monitors, and I wasn't expecting it to be what it is. Now, coming from the SC3070s when I did have those, and you have the bass from this, I promise you the bass hits harder in these, and those were a bigger speaker, and these hit way harder. And they hit in a way that's not, it's not just like boomy or boxy or anything like that. It's tight, focused, punchy bass, and that's what you get out of these monitors. And in my opinion, Eve Audio has some of the best just low end on monitors that I've used to date. Like, they have some of the best. And as for the size of these monitors, you just wouldn't expect that. Now, before I got these monitors and reviewed them, I was honestly thinking about getting like a subwoofer in here. I was thinking about getting one. If I kept the Atoms or whatever I choose to do, I was thinking about getting one because I felt like I was missing some of the detail at that low end, that really deep low end. But you get that out of these monitors, you get that. They go to 35 Hertz, but you honestly feel like it's deeper. I feel like it goes like lower than 35. The bass is just, it's great. The bass isn't overhyped. It's just really well done, what they did with these monitors. Another thing I noticed in the mids and going from 2 ways to 3 ways is certain details that I hear in the mids that I didn't hear in, you know, having 2-way monitors. I'm hearing details in the snare, the tails, the sustain. I'm hearing reverb tails. I'm hearing like just more things that I didn't hear. I'm hearing that really, I'm hearing when I want to get that kick and I want to get more mid in that kick, I can hear these things a lot more clearly and just better in these monitors. The high-end frequencies on here sound smooth. They're really smooth and there's no harshness to it. And that is so welcoming to my ears because I did have to deal with that with my previous monitors. There was a lot of harshness. No matter what I did, I just couldn't get that out. It's just overly bright. These are not overly bright. They're not overly hyped in those higher frequencies. They're smooth. And if you hear something in these frequencies that are harsh, even at its harshest, it's not going to be to the point where you can't listen to them or it's just blowing your eardrums out and you got to like take breaks. You can listen to these high ends frequencies and you can make the right adjustments. If you hear something out of place, it's easy to pinpoint with these monitors and in those higher frequencies. My opinion of the monitors overall as a whole, game changers, man. These are game changers for my studio. Just from the low end to the mids to the highs, just everything is what I needed and what I was missing in a monitor. From the look to the build to the quality, everything in these monitors are what I expected from Eve Audio. But the downside, let's get to that. So the downside is the price. These are going to cost you about $4,000. And that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. I do want to buy these monitors. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to buy them. I want to keep them in the studio. I do not want to get rid of them. But $4 grand is a lot of money for me. And I don't know that I can afford to get these. That's just being real with you guys. If I can get it and get the money, I'll buy them. If not, then they got to go back. And that's just the truth. Do I want them to go back? No, I don't, because I love these monitors. And that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I just want to say, definitely check out Eve Audio, see what they have to offer. They make the 3-way monitors. They make the really big monitors, and they got 2-way monitors. They make the real small ones you can put on your desk. They make all kinds. Definitely check those guys out and see if that's something you want to put in your studio. Peace, and until next time.